Frosty here. I'm going to do a beginner's video or just a basic video on the upgrades. Right? I'm going to try and make this one 20 minutes or so, make it quick. If you go into the CMI channel, I've posted a ton of data. You have to kind of scroll up through even conversations. I've been posting data for weeks now. This is your important info. This is your basic rates by time frame, taking every single tag and the hit rates you get. Not great, but not bad, especially on the higher time frames. You know, you got at least around a 50% chance of the tag working out for at least 25 points versus the 25 point over the pivot, which means it is a bigger than 25 point stop. Just so you're aware. It's more these larger moves that we're looking for, particularly on the higher time frames and particularly with the boost. The boost is where this really helps out. Right? These are the overall boost and downgrade effects across all the timelines. Any boost will increase all 7 time frames. How many were boosted, and this is how much was boosted on average. Any 2+ regular boosts were boosted this much on average. 3+ regular boosts were boosted this much on average. Any combo boost, so any blue tag, even light blue, was boosted this much on average. This is where you start to get big increases in percentage rates that will make these tags work out a lot better, right? 7 out of 7, you get 16% more chance of getting 25 points, even 15 or 10% of getting 50 or 100. Those are, meaningful increases. 2+ combo boosts, you're now getting a 20% added on to your 25 points. So basically add these rates to the base rate that I just showed you. Anytime there's multiple tags, 2 tags on 1 bar, that increases them by this amount. If you get the price and CMI pivot and confirm boost, that will increase them by this amount. This is how many times you got those tags, and then the average increase in percentage rate. Doesn't mean it's going to definitely work out for you because you get boosts, but it makes the percentage chance that it works out much higher. The CMI body being 2 times the average size is a very big boost across all time frames. The CMI power combo, very big boost across all time frames. The trail power combo, super big boost across all time frames, one of the best. Actually, no, not across all time frames, across 2 time frames. These are only higher time frame combos. These only apply to higher time frames, so they only apply to 2 time frames. I think it's the 15 and the 30. There's only 94 of those. They don't happen very often, but when they do, your rates are increased immensely, and these are already added to the higher time frames rates. So your 15 and your 30 already have 50% plus. So now you're talking 75% plus of getting 25 points, of getting 50 points, even 60-70% of getting 100 points, 200 points, pretty high rates of even getting 300 or 400. If you do happen to see the trail power combo, that's a good boost. Trail 1 step, this much. Each of these downgrades, any active downgrade, downgrades your percentage chance by this much. So it does decrease your percentage chance of working overall across all the tags. Now, if you get a good enough tag happening at the right time, in the right way, the downgrades don't necessarily matter, or the upgrades. Each of these will show you individual time frame ones. I went over this in an advanced video, which will also be posted. It's about an hour long. I'm trying to keep this one short, just to go over the basics of the new CMI. Understanding the new CMI tag colors. So purple tags are time boosted. Purple will form and stay purple no matter what boosts it gets at the tags that happen to work out during these particular times. So mainly, purple is New York Open. There are a few times where certain time frame tags work out better. They usually have lower samples, but I still put them in as purple. So I wouldn't take all purple tags uh, that happen outside of New York Open. I would probably take any purple tag that happens inside of New York Open because chances of it working out are pretty good. If it's light purple, if it's been downgraded, I mean, you can use your best judgment, but I would pretty much take any purple tag, and I would definitely take any purple tag that is not um, during New York Open that is not light purple. It's been darker, so it will get darker purple as it gets boosted. So combo boost or boost supply, it will get darker purple and it will downgrade to lighter purple if downgrades apply. A light purple tag may have no boosts or downgrades and just have the time boost. That isn't necessarily a reason to take it. Blue tags are combo boosted tags, so these combinations here tend to increase your win rate by at least in the teens or 20% or more. Increase your percent chances of them working. So I would pretty much take any blue tag, particularly any dark blue tag. Yellow and gold tags are regular boosts. I would pretty much take any dark gold, dark yellow tag because they are boosted enough with no downgrades. And you can pretty much take any yellow tag, but you can also, again, check the downgrades and upgrades and base it off of the information I provided up here. You know, if you're on the 5-minute chart and you get a you get a CMI 2x boost, you know that, okay, that's working out really well, most likely. But if you get a price against EMA downgrade and you're looking for a reversal, then of course price is going against, the tag is going against the EMA, and you're going to get a downgrade because you're fighting the trend. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to reverse and fight the trend, because reversals happen, they go against the trend. But you will get more boosts for tags that work with the trend. If they're on the right side of VWAP, if they're on the right side of the EMA, if they're working with RSI, if they're working with MACD, any of those things will boost your tags, so it makes it more likely for them to happen. If they get brown, they have a negative net score, does not mean the tag is automatically unusable. It means the tag received more downgrades than regular boosts. Brown tags can still work well during ranging or reversal conditions, but the reasons for the downgrade and boosts should be reviewed. You can look on the tooltips and you can see, why is it being removed? Why is this brown? It's got price confirmed against, price wrong EMA 20, and a low ATR regime. So low ATR happens, overnight sessions, and it's a primo reversal, but you've had primo tag after primo tag after primo tag. This is just showing you the trend is ending, whatever trend we just had. So see, we had a big uptrend. Now, this is showing you the trend is ending, not necessarily reversing. Primo tags are actually more trend ending tags than trend reversal tags. Labeled them as trend reversals because that is when trends tend to reverse, is at the end of the trend, but at the end of a trend it also can just chop sideways. And then you'll get multiple tags, here. These blue combo tags worked out well. I mean, not too well because this one worked out well. You'd get in here, and you could easily take it 111 to, the purple tag. You can easily take it for close to 100 points, not quite 50 to 90 points, even if you take it up to this. This gold tag is a pretty good one. You might want to take it, but it says, it's got a boost because the confirmation candle is working with it right here. because it's up. This is a bull tag. This is a bull candle. But really, it's not a bull candle because it's a hammer coming down off of this nothing level. So looking at that, I wouldn't take this gold tag because we have this nothing level in the way and we keep rejecting this area. I would be looking at going short here because we got multiple tags on these time frames, primo reversals. Once you get this gold tag here, that might be worth taking on this confirmation under here down to the trail line. These tags off the trail line might be worth taking up until New York Open. This one you would be able to take here at 152 and you would get close to 100 points. Again, another 90 points or so in the open, but you can easily get 50 points or take it down to this trail line for a quick scalp. Then you get these two dark purple tags with multiple boosts. You got CMI, you got 2 times super boost, continuation boost, 7+ regular boost for a big confluence, combo boost, CMI power, 0 downgrades, and the time frame and time boost. Like, these are awesome tags. Even though you get that here, I'm pretty sure I took this here. And I bought in here, even though your stop would be way down here, right? Technically. Your stop's way down here. You're entering here. Your stop's way down here. So your stop is like 200 points away almost, 150 points away. So I did take this. I did have a lower stop. You could set it here below the trail line as well, I guess. But I would keep it down here below main pivot, these 2 pivot points in VWAP, which I believe is what I did until this candle, and I started moving it up and trailing it up. Here, this candle, I think probably took me out, but I might have also just taken it off up here too. I don't really remember how this played out, but either way, you can easily get, even from here, even if you got stopped out right here, trailing up on your 15-minute, you would be at break even. But if you took it all the way up to here, 289, I mean, you get 80 points just to this candle, to this nothing level. If you didn't get scared out here, hopefully you're looking at the CMI itself. You're seeing this push up, right? And you wouldn't get scared out because it keeps pushing up, right through here. This was a push up. This was a bullshit wick, and you can tell looking at the CMI, right? And it keeps going up, keeps going up. I think I might have held through that because of that. Now here's where it starts to slow down and roll over, right? You got one where it slowed down, one where it slowed down, but then it picks up again. This one slowed down, stayed slow, now reversed. Now we're looking at reversal. This is where I'd be getting out of this entry, right? Because I'm watching the CMI, I'm not watching price action. Now I'm looking here and I start seeing, okay, now the 15 minutes actually moving down. And now we're getting an orange primo reversal tag, right? So you can easily take that down to the end of the day. That's pretty much how this works. Another thing that I have updated, right? The tables. So I took off the momentum and overbought, oversold table. It's pretty easy now to see where you're overbought and oversold with the red lines. And the momentum is pretty easy to see with the candles, just looking at the candles that are going, the size of the candles. So I took the momentum and overbought, oversold table off, get it out of the way. I changed this. So the live CMI does not now read the pivot in the chart that you're on. It reads the 15-minute CMI. So it's bullish because the candle, it's reading just the current live candle on the CMI. So if you go down here, this is what it's looking at. the CMI candle is not little, so this one would show neutral. Any of these would show bearish, and this would show bullish. So your live reading would go bearish, 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 maybe, I think that would turn it positive. So your CMI would turn positive, then neutral, then bearish, then positive, and positive, positive, positive. And if you were on, say, 5-minute time frame, it does the same thing. So you see here, this candle is down candle, so a bearish. On the CMI, it's pretty much a neutral candle, but the 15-minute live CMI is bullish. So taking tags in the direction of the bullish tags are going to be more helpful. Right here, where you got the bullish 15-minute tags, 15-minute candles, I think right here is where it starts to really turn bullish. This is where your real move happened, and that can keep you out of even taking some of these dark purple tags. So this, I think, is an important upgrade, the 15-minute live CMI. I think that's a really good indication of the actual direction that the moves are happening in. We'll see all this stuff more when I backtest. For now, I think that's pretty much a good beginner video. Also, make sure you check your settings. I would set confirm tags only on. I leave on the OBOS tags. They're gray now, though, to keep them out of the yellow filter. I would keep the trend grade filter off, but you can gray out tags that don't meet certain filter things. But the main thing is you have to come in, and for the nothing trail source, these will all say close on default. You have to select nothing trail stop for the nothing trail line. You have to select each level. So use UE2, 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 not trend UE2, regular UE2, UE1. So you have to use these exact levels, and that will help with the boosts and the downgrades. Select the nothing line, each of the levels, and then you scroll down a little further, and you have to select the under combo boosts, the cloud 1 fast, so slow, cloud 2 fast, and cloud 2 slow sources. These are your EMA 20, 50, 200, and 500, at least on mine. Then all of the boosts, which can be turned off, all of the different times that turn purple, in particular levels like 15-minute at 6:15 turn purple for that 15 minutes. Any downgrades, these are all the downgrades that turn it brown. Major downgrades, turn it more brown. And then you can also block tags that reach particular downgrade scores of 1 through 4, which are the shades of brown. There are 4 shades of brown. You can either gray them out or remove them completely. You can also downgrade regular tags that had received no upgrades or downgrades. So they would be your green, your red, your light green, and your pink. They're just regular tags at this point. No primo, no upgrades, no downgrades, no nothing. That is pretty much it for the basics, I would say. Just watch the types of tags. If you want to learn more about that, check out the advanced video. I go through more in depth on what each of these things mean, reading them and trying to balance them. I'm going to do more of that through the back tests that I'm going to get back into. I've just been busy trying to mine all the data first. I haven't put any weekly back tests out in a while, but I'm going to go back and do a few weeks worth probably later tonight. So there we go, beginning of video. Check out the advanced one after. Check out Delta Hive. Yeah, do that shit.